In this video, I will show you a new highly accurate forex strategy that can potentially double or even triple your account size in the short amount of time. This strategy works really well on all forex pairs and is suitable for day trading. And to prove these statements, I will also backtest it 100 times with an initial account size set at $1,000 with 1 to 1.5 risk-reward ratio. For anyone who's wondering what backtesting service I'm using, it's called Trader Edge and I absolutely recommend it. The backtester is really quick and easy to use. All you need to do is to set up your initial account size and the profit and loss per trade. Once you finish backtesting, Trader Edge will give you all the info you need about the strategy's performance, such as the win ratio, the profit and loss percentage, the profit factor, and more. On the top of that, you will also get access to some other helpful tools such as profit and loss calendar, where you can track your performance and make some important notes, the position size calculator, which can be really handy for those who trade forex and commodities, and the indicators and strategies menu. Here you can find and download some powerful indicators and strategies for TradingView and MT4 platforms. They also got a 7-day free trial, so you literally have nothing to lose. So go ahead and sign up for Trader Edge. I'm going to leave a link in the description below. Okay, we're currently looking at the price of Kiwi Yen 15-minute chart, and this strategy consists of 3 indicators. So for the first indicator, let's search for heat map volume. This indicator by XDE Cow. For the second indicator, let's add ADX. This indicator by Beikabu Oyaji. And for the third indicator, let's add SSL Hybrid. Okay, now we need to sort out the settings on these indicators, so let's first double click on this SSL Hybrid. So in the star section, let's untick everything except for this MA baseline. Now let's change the MA length from 60 to 200. Also, let's change the baseline type from HMA to LSMA. Now let's adjust the settings on the ADX. So we want to change these parameters from 14 to 25 and from 20 to 30. In the star section, let's remove this ADX and the level. The volume indicator is going to be on the default settings. Okay, now let me briefly explain what these indicators do and how they issue signals. So for the first confirmation indicator, we're going to be using this ADX line cross indicator. Every time the green line crosses above the red line, this is a signal to go long. And exactly opposite is true for shorts. And the reason I changed the settings on this indicator is to have higher quality signals. For the second confirmation indicator, we're going to be using this SSL Hybrid colored baseline. In general, if the price action is above the baseline and the baseline is colored in blue, we are officially in an uptrend. And if the price is below the baseline and the line is colored in red, we're officially in a downtrend. This indicator will make sure that we go with the trend. And finally, we have this heat map volume on our chart. I discovered this indicator yesterday and I think it works really well. So what this indicator does, it tells us when the price action is trending and when there is sufficient volume in the market. If we access the indicator settings, we see that we have a heat map of extra high, high, medium, normal and low volume. We're only going to be taking trades when the volume is medium and above. Okay, now let's understand how to trade with this strategy. So for a long position to be valid, we first need to have a new bullish cross issued by the ADX indicator. The price action has to be closed above the baseline and the baseline has to be blue color. And finally, we need to have the volume histogram colored in either yellow, orange or red. We see all our conditions are met and this is going to be our trigger candlestick. We will place a buy order at the close of our trigger candlestick. Our stop loss will be set at the recent lowest price. For the recent lowest price, you will need to have at least 2 consecutive bearish candlesticks. If the recent lowest price is too far from the entry price, you can set your stop loss at the baseline. Our take profit target will be set at 1.5 times the risk. Also notice how well this volume indicator is eliminating false signals. Exactly opposite is true for short trades, so we're only going to be taking a sell position if we have a new bearish cross issued by the ADX indicator. The price action has to be closed below the baseline and the baseline has to be red color. And the last condition will be to either have a medium, high or extra high volume in the market. We see our rules are met and this is going to be our trigger candlestick. Our stop loss will be set at the recent highest price. The take profit targets will be set at 1.5 times the risk. We see that with this strategy, we're mainly taking continuation trades. We're not getting any signals to buy or to sell anywhere at the top or the bottom. Here's an important example where you wouldn't have taken a long trade. So we see that the ADX is confirming a buy signal. The volume histogram is colored in yellow. However, even though the price action is closed above the baseline is gray color. So we would have skipped this trade. Here's a short trade you wouldn't have taken. So we see that the ADX and the baseline are confirming a bearish signal. But the problem is the volume indicator only catches up on the very next candlestick. So in this case, you would have skipped this trade and looked for better opportunities. Here's an example of what could have happened if you waited another candlestick for the volume to catch up. We see if we had taken a short trade right there, it could have resulted in a massive loss. Also, you want to avoid candlesticks like this. These price movements are really unpredictable and you can easily get stopped out. So yeah, if you have anything like that, just ignore the signal. Also notice how well this strategy eliminated all these false signals. And once the price action started trending, we see that this long signal was definitely good. Okay, I hope you have understood the rules for this strategy. So let's actually do our backtesting and see how well it performs in different market conditions. Okay, just done the backtesting and take a look at these results. The win rate for this strategy is 67% and we increased our account size by 272.01%. Because I was testing this strategy on a 15-minute chart, I found those 100 setups within 8 months. You can also try using this strategy on a 5-minute chart. I think the results will also be pretty good. The profit factor is 3.05 and we had 11 consecutive wins against 3 consecutive losses. So yeah, the strategy is definitely showing some great results and I'm really happy to share it with you. Okay, traders, I hope you enjoyed this strategy. If you have any questions, please leave a comment down below and I'll do my best to answer it as soon as possible. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.